Hi everybody, Mr. Dirt here. Part 2 of finally doing a reloading video where I actually kind of have reached my zen. This is actually the equipment that I personally enjoy using the best, and where I reach my zen, where everything goes happy. And if you don't ever ask the wife and kids, you know, life is, well, Daddy's always calmer after this. But so for about twice the investment of part 1 is where you will get to this. This is the Lee Classic. Get the Classic, not the Deluxe. The Classic turret press. What you get with the Classic one is a cast iron base, a longer tube with more machining so that your primers fall out the bottom, bigger handle and a little more leverage. And you pick this up, it's usually about a couple $100 to buy a kit. I think Grafts.com is a really good place to get it. It's a little bit more there. Titan Reloading is good, but you don't necessarily have all the stuff. What I'm trying to do, for simplicity, I was trying to avoid this, but I see that I'm going to need it. So this is where your primers go in this little buddy. And as you pull down, this little arm will flop back and forth. Come down, your primer will go in there as you push that little white doohickey. Okay, I'm doing this all for demonstration purposes, of course. And now, the thing that I like really good about this, the benefits of having this thing are you get much better leverage versus the hand press that I have, and speed is definitely increased as well because you are not trying to balance your case and smush everything together. I'd say consistency is maybe a little better, but let's see. So some of the features this one has, it's got, there's a good thing that you actually get too. Each one of these gets these little removable wheels, where some of the comments have said, so this little aluminum wheel here, you put all your dies in here and get everything set up, and then it's set. So all you do is buy a few extra of these wheels if you have any more than one particular caliber that you are reloading for. Okay, and that wheel, as this thing moves around, that wheel switches places every time that you move the die up and down. Okay, and it automatically actuates things. Sorry, the powder measure was in here for simplicity. So it automatically moves to the next press, so that you can automate this more. So the number 4, you put a bullet in here, same thing, pull the knob and let her go, and after 4 pulls you would have a completely loaded cartridge. Put your next cartridge in, bam, with your primer, hit that thing, run it 3 more times. Anyway, you kind of get the picture. If not, there's plenty of other videos on this press right here. This is the one, like I said, I recommend the most highly to anybody who has decided that they enjoy reloading. Some of the drawbacks are you do need to get an actual bench, and it's usually best to have a very sturdy one. One, it eliminates the inconsistencies because the bench doesn't flex, the boards aren't flopping all around, and you don't break a bench. So let's see what else. So a dedicated area, have to build a bench. Definitely not portable. I can't take this one to the range and work stuff right there. So anyway, so that's the Lee Classic turret press. Don't get the deluxe one, trust me, it makes a big mess. It's nasty, horrible, and disgusting. Now, a few things from that point that I think I would add as well. If you did go through the hand press kit, got all the basics, you've probably got a few that or your learning curve with, I don't know what that was. Learning curve. Learning curve. Wow, I got a learning curve with this camera, I'll tell you what. Okay, so anyway, sometimes some of them will, you'll build them a little bit short or resize them wrong or anything, and so like I think I mentioned it in the last video, get the little kinetic bullet puller hammer. It runs about 12 bucks, and then get one of these. It is a sliding, why can't I think of the word now, caliper, sliding caliper, either analog or digital. Harbor Freight Tools have the digital ones, and they are quite nice from what I hear. This one's an analog, so it has the little needle that moves as you move it in or out, and then you need to, if you get this, then it's similar to a clock the way you read it. And onto this. This one is another valuable little tool. It is your bench scale. Not much to say there. When it reaches the right load, then it's right in the middle reading, and if it's too low, it's down there. If it's too high, it's up there. So what else? Oh, well, hopefully you've gotten all of your reloading manuals, did all your loading work, so you're not blowing hands up or causing squibs in your firearms. And I don't know what else. The only thing that I have is one more press that I can show. And like I said, it's not a fun one because it is rather difficult. But I don't know. Leave comments. What else do you guys want to know?